Welcome to the Fight with Teddy Atlas. I'm Ken Rideout, joined as always by the legend Teddy Atlas. Today's a special fight companion episode. We're going to watch back the Jose Zepeda and Ivan Baranchyk fight from Saturday night. An instant classic, all fireworks. Teddy, I know you had a chance to preview the fight before we jump into it. Any initial thoughts?
Yeah, just terrific fight. You know, reminds you of going back to George Foreman, Ron Lyle. They called it the elevator fight, Ken, because both guys were up and down. And this definitely was an escalator fight. They were going up and down a little faster than an elevator will take you. It's one of those okay corral shootouts. You know, if you like westerns, watch it. You know, you like Clint Eastwood movies, watch it, baby. You know, because this guy's going down and getting up. It's a real shootout.
One thing I noticed in the middle of the fight, I was hearkened back to Emmanuel Augustus and Mickey Ward, because I remember watching that classic and hearing you say, if your neighbors and friends aren't watching this fight, call them right now and tell them to get it on. And
anybody watching this fight at home, in between rounds, call your friends up. You're seeing something that you don't see too often.
And thanks to Tim Bradley for reminding us of that quote, because he used the exact same verbiage in the Baranchyk Zepeda fight. It's
call your family right now. Let them know there's a fight breaking out right now on ESPN Plus.
It's kind of funny. I hate to sound like a broken record jumping on Tim Bradley, because I actually like him a lot. But man, they're gonna have to send you royalty checks.
Yeah, you know, it's getting to the point where it's a little bothersome, only because it's so consistent all the time with these things that I know he considers himself a decent person. Then just for those type things, and I wish I wasn't in this position to be saying this. I feel like a freaking jerk right now that I have to be in this position to even say this because of how many times it's come up with him repeating things I say. But you know what? The decent, proper thing to do, and as I said, I know he considers himself a decent person that does proper things. If you're going to do it, and again, I feel like an idiot, but reference the person.
Yeah.
Because if you know it's not your words and your thoughts, and you know you got it somewhere else, which is pretty obvious, then just the proper thing to do as a person, the polite thing to do, the right thing to do is just to reference. You know, I use my own thoughts. I think most of us do. But there are times when I will quote somebody else. I'll reference them. How many times do you hear me, Ken, say, you know, my mentor, Cus D'Amato, said this.
Yep.
You know, Mickey Duff, who I have a lot of respect for. Mickey Duff, the great Mickey Duff, was one of the great promoters in boxing of all time. He said this.
Yep.
You know, and it's just a proper etiquette. It's just the proper way to behave.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sorry I took so much time, but you brought it up, and it's just.
I didn't mean to get you going.
It gets hurtful. What can I tell you?
No, I can tell it does. Well, listen, let's get back to Zepeda Baranchyk. There's a lot to discuss here. If Sam is ready with you over there, we're gonna start the fight for those who want to watch along with us while we talk through it. Hey guys, before we get started, I want to give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors. Been with us for a while now, Crossrope. Check them out at crossrope.com. Use the promo code ATLAS. That's crossropes.com/ATLAS, ATLAS, for $40 off your first Get Fit bundle. Again, I can't say enough good things about this product. I use it all the time, almost on a daily basis. I typically do some cardio in the morning, run or bike ride, and strength in the afternoon. So I'll use the strength bundle, meaning the weighted jump rope, the 1 or 2 pound rope. The handles are interchangeable. It's beautifully designed, so you can use the lightweight rope for speed and endurance, or the weighted rope for a strength and endurance workout. Then another nice feature about this product is it packs easily to come with me whenever I'm traveling. You download the app, and the app will basically let you walk through a workout, so you basically can't get it wrong. It's simple to use, super convenient, easy to travel with. Again, love this product. We've gotten a tremendous feedback from some of the fans that have used it and purchased it. Again, use the promo code ATLAS. Go to crossrope.com/ATLAS for $40 off your first Get Fit bundle and free shipping on your order. We're going to start the fight from the beginning, starting right now. 3, 2, 1, start. All right.
Yes,
Your
sir.
video up, Teddy.
I see Robert Bird.
All right.
Sitting there with his proper.
They got the
gear.
replay officials in Nevada that they can go to replays, and in that case, the judge will be the final arbiter.
All right, what's the
review
first
judge.
thing we see? We see an orthodox fighter with a southpaw. we see a free swinger, baby, in Baranchyk. Baranchyk in the green and black, and Zepeda in the gold and black. Zepeda's the southpaw.
Baranchyk definitely come out swinging for the fences there, trying to catch maybe Zepeda cold.
Yeah, it takes you 2 seconds to figure out what we got here, right, Ken? Two conflicting styles. We got the slugger, the bull, coming forward in the green and black and Baranchyk, and you got the boxer, Zepeda, looking to pick spots, looking to counterpunch, looking to punch with more concise punching, cleaner punching inside the white. And already that Zepeda's going to get opportunities to punch inside those wide punches and take advantage of the reckless aggression. Aggression, no doubt about it. We love it. But reckless aggression by Baranchyk. And he's going to get chances to do that. But already you can see that Baranchyk is going to get chances to catch Zepeda pulling out, because he's pulling straight out sometimes from a little too close with his hands a little loose, not really up, not disciplined up. And when he steps out, if you step with him, you're going to catch him. Like I talk about all the time, if a train's coming, don't go straight back. There it is. Don't go straight back on the track. Get off the track. And right now that punch, this is interesting here, Ken. That's on the top of the head.
Yeah.
And later on, they never show the replay. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know who the hell's producing this damn thing, but they never wound up showing a replay on that. And that's the first knockdown. And here's another little bit of information on this, and interesting. You're susceptible when you fight like Baranchyk, throwing all these wide punches. Look at that. He almost falls into the ropes. And you're susceptible. But if you're the better boxer like Zepeda and you go straight back, you're susceptible. Because that's when the wide punches can be effective. When you pull back, because they're long. It's like Tom Brady throwing a pass beyond the guy so he can run under it. That's what Baranchyk is doing. He's throwing the punches behind him so he can catch him pulling out. Now,
there he got him again.
Yeah, and that was a combination of not a good camera angle, to be honest. The right hand looks like it landed, but the left hook didn't land. It kind of shoved him down. So it's conflictive whether or not. Are we going to see the replays here with them? I guess so, right?
I think so. I think that left cuffed him on the back of the head and almost pulled him
I
down.
think it
But
more
like you said,
pushed
you
him.
couldn't
I
see
think
if
the
the right hand
did the
landed.
damage, to be honest, Ken.
Yeah.
I think the left kind of pushed him back. It's hard to see if it was legitimate. But here's where I got confusion. Ken, please tell me why they're showing this when you had 2 knockdowns in a round. Why are they showing a left hook landing that did not cause a knockdown? Please tell me. I see it land. Okay, please. Why 3 times now? Why are we watching this when there were 2 knockdowns? I want to see the knockdown. Ken, do you want to see the knockdowns? There they
Definitely.
are. All right, here's the knockdown. That hook did not land.
That's the second knockdown.
That's the second one. We didn't see they missed the first one. They didn't show it. Now look, watch. Here it is. Right hand looks like it landed. Left hook did not land, but it helped push him down. All right. not a good camera angle for the right, but we'll say it's legitimate. But we missed one of the knockdowns, Ken.
I know.
Okay.
And there's Baranchyk. Looks like a slip, yeah.
No, yeah, I don't know. That looked like a legitimate knockdown. I took my eyes off it. Can we go back? Can we control it? No? Okay.
No, we can't.
No
we
problem.
can't roll it back.
No problem. I got to pay attention. I thought that was a real knockdown.
He kind of.
I thought that was a real knockdown.
Baranchyk kind of spun around there.
We're going to see the replay, hopefully, if these guys show it.
Hopefully they'll show the replay. There's
so
much action in this fight. There's not enough time in the day to show all the replays of the action.
Yeah, again, you don't have to create offense. There's a knockdown there. And
that's a legit knockdown.
So you don't have to create that offense. All you have to do is wait for the reckless guy, Baranchyk, to make himself available to it. You know, let him create the opportunities for you. And that's what Zepeda did right there. He allowed him to come in reckless, and he counted. And now he's got two choices, two options here. And he gets a little careless going after him, and he gets caught with a shot. This is the OK Corral, baby. I mean, this
is a great fight.
You know, I mean, you could.
I thought Baranchyk, he keeps jumping to get up so fast. He should have probably gathered himself. I mean, he scored the knockdown there, but he looked still kind of rattled when he was getting tagged after he got up.
But again, tell me if you get the feeling I get. There's one guy who's the better fighter. It's Zepeda. Better technically.
Yes.
And usually that means something at the end of the day. Where it's almost, to me, I'm getting a feeling, if I'm commentating, you know what I'm saying right now? I get the feeling that Barancyk's winning the battles, but he might lose the war.
Yes.
You know?
Definitely.
Yeah. He might lose the war at the end of the day. And again, you see Zepeda now eyeing him up. He's eyeing him up. He's looking to count him on the way in. Let Baranchyk make mistakes and then make him pay. He's kind of like that old...
Also...
It's a little bit like that old saying. See, he's trying to give him space so he'll reach in. It's kind of like give him enough rope here, hang himself. Like right there. You know, he reaches in with that big hook. He didn't count it, but the opportunity was there. You know, give him room to make mistakes, to create opportunities for you, and then fill the holes. Let him make holes and be like one of those road workers. Go fill the potholes.
To your point about one's a better boxer, even the knockdowns that have happened so far, the one that Baranchyk got knocked down, you could tell he was rattled afterwards. The knockdowns for Zepeda, he seemed just like quick flash knockdown, not as solid as he's hitting Baranchyk.
No, you're right, Ken. Let's watch the replay here if they missed the knockdown, if they're going to show it. I don't know if they're going to show it, but...
Here it is. This is it right
that's
here.
A real knockdown because the left uppercut got in there. After he spun around... The left uppercut got in there. Let's see it again. There it is.
Oh yeah,
there it is. And his glove, bad camera angle, but I think his glove touched the ground. Let's see. We can see if his glove. Oh, there's the second one.
There's Zepeda rushing in when he thought he had him hurt.
Yeah, that's the next one. Let's see this one. Yeah, Zepeda getting a little wide himself, and you know it's part of here. Here we are again. He catches him with that right hand. You know, he's in there. You gotta see, he's right there in the wheelhouse there. And what you gotta do there, if you're Zepeda, Ken, you gotta tuck all the way in. Or you gotta make sure that you're all the way out. In other words, you gotta be all the way in, all the way out. Kind of like we say in life.
Yep.
You know, don't be in a little bit in that no man's land. He was just out just enough, and he posed there a little bit. You know, after his punch, you got to have a nice mix of defense with your offense. If you're winging with the guy, okay, but then move your head with in between those wings. He stayed there, and he got caught. You know, one of those.
By the way,
shots.
they just showed the replay ref how they didn't change that to a knockdown. If they have a replay official there, that one should have been scored a knockdown in after the fact.
100%.
I don't know if they can do that.
Well, that's why they have to replay guys there, so they can do it. Otherwise, why the hell you got them there for? Get them out of there.
Yeah.
What do you got them there for if that's not the purpose? Again,
Well, they just showed him. I assume that's what they're showing them for, that they were looking at that replay of the first
now you know what I'm
knockdown that
saying
he
here.
missed.
You got a southpaw with the orthodox Baranchyk, and the orthodox fighter is not moving to his left. He's staying right there where the left hand, the power hand. See, he's staying right there in front of him. You can see that coming.
Yeah. And again, he gets up super fast. He was flailing around on the ground, and he's like,
that's his attitude, Ken. That's his temperament. But the reason he got caught there was, watch, he's not taking his left foot, his front foot from the orthodox position. He's not moving to his left, outside the lead right hand of the southpaw. So he's staying right there, right there in striking zone. He's staying right there in front of the guy. Someone's got to tell him, you're fighting a southpaw. Move to your left, away from his power hand, away from the left hand. And there he is, right there. It's just a matter of time before that left hand's going to catch him again. Now or later. And there's going straight back. Both these guys make enough mistakes to make a great fight. Is that fair to say? No, seriously. To make a great fight.
I agree.
Baranchyk, by just coming in and launching, being wide, leaving himself available, right? And Zepeda by going straight back, where you can pursue him with those long punches and catch him. Man, this is what they mean when they say a barroom brawl, right?
Oh, yeah.
Although, again, I'll be consistent with what I said earlier. The guy with more science is Zepeda. He's still that guy. See what he tried to do there? He tried to tuck in closer. So he's inside the eye of the storm. So he's inside those wide shots. Not a little bit too far out where there's room to catch you.
Yeah.
You know who I feel like I was just then describing? I feel like Tony Romo. There's the left hand inside a wide shot. There's the left hand again, and there goes the results again. Yeah, he weaves the shot and comes right out of it. When you make
That's
a
a
miss,
big
that's
knockdown,
pretty
too.
good science there. Not bad. You make a guy miss, right? What do? You come out of it, with a blow. And you created an opening when you made a miss, so it's common sense that if you come out of it punching at the right time, you're going to close that hole. And he did. He sure did with the left hand. But again, you got just watch, guys at home. You got the orthodox fighter on the right there, Baranchyk, and he's not moving to his left enough outside the right. Now he's trying to a little bit, actually, but he's not moving enough to his left outside the right hand and the right foot of Zepeda, the southpaw. And if you don't, that means you're going to be lined up for that left hand. See? He's right there. Now you see Zepeda's trying to set traps. He's trying to get, it's almost like he's talking without talking. He's saying, here, come on, throw something so you give me an opportunity to punch in between it. He's waiting, Zepeda being he, is waiting for Baranchyk's reckless behavior to give him an opportunity.
And while we're going to do a whole separate episode on this after we watch the fight, the significance of this fight is that the winner puts himself in line for a junior welterweight title shot.
I'm so glad you brought that up, Ken, because you know what I want to say? Both these guys took risks taking this fight. They really didn't have to go this path. There were options. Yep. There were options to go other paths to still be in position to get title fights. And they went in there like two hungry fighters and said, hey, let's decide it right now. And they took that risk, both of them. You know what I think? I think the promoter should do what the UFC does. There's an uppercut landed. Give them each a bonus. Really?
Yeah,
why not? Why not? Why not?
I agree with you, but you'll never see that happen in boxing.
Why not? Why give each one? They're not making big money. These guys, there's everyone is pulled back now on the purses. They're not making big money, and give them each a bonus, $50,000 each. Come on, with these rich promoters, please. They deserve it. They deserve it. And again, the opportunities, both guys, their styles give the other opportunities at different times. Zepeda going straight back.
One of the things Barancyk's doing, and they pointed it out on the telecast, is that he did a good job of backing Zepeda up and then catching him coming off the ropes every time he leaned back into the ropes.
Yeah, but there's the white punches. See, good happens. Customato used to always tell me, Teddy, good happens will support you down the road. They will save you. They will help you. They will keep you in business. Bad habits will haunt you. They will destroy you. They will tear your house down. And the bad habits that Baranchyk has picked up throwing wide shots just got him caught again. I tell you one bad habit neither one of these guys don't have. You know what it is? They don't have any problems with heart. They got plenty of that. Standing right in front, the right hand a little low. After he threw, he took a picture. You know, he's standing right there, posing, and standing right in front of the guy, no man's land. The right hand not all the way up. You young fighters out there, keep your right hand all the way up. Right hand down just a little bit. And he gets caught.
And again, every one of the knockdowns that Baranchyk has suffered has been like a legit power shot knockdown. No flash
100%,
knockdowns here.
good point. And most of them have been by what? The southpaw's left hand, the backhand, where you can get more power into it. And again, as we pointed out very early, Baranchyk not moving to his left, not taking that southpaw punch out of the picture, standing right there where he's available to catch it. This guy keeps coming, don't he?
There was not a lot of quiet moments in the fight. That's for sure.
You know what I noticed here? I don't know if anyone mentioned it, but I noticed this round, Zepeda started hurting him in the body a little bit, putting a little water in the basement. You know, when a guy's got a good chin, I always tell the fighter, go to the body, just put a little water in the basement. And he's starting to do that. And then we'll go to the attic later. There'll be a short circuit up there. And he's starting to hurt him a little bit, slow him down just a little bit in that body. A little subtle change.
And both guys' faces are starting to get very banged up here in the fifth round.
I tell you, it's not like it's a secret what each one's going to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And again, look how square his feet are too, Baranchyk. Nobody brought that out.
Yep.
But see how wide they are, how parallel they are? Too much target.
Yep.
Too much target. He's so square that there's more target. I mean, it's like that old saying, you know, it's like throwing something into the ocean. You can't miss. Now he gets caught going.
And there's a knockdown.
Yeah, the ropes kept him up.
Ropes kept him up, but good call because he was definitely going down.
Yeah, and again, what was the reason? Because he took advantage of one of the flaws of Zepeda going straight back. And he landed the southpaw kill with the right hand, which fighters like to land against southpaw. Oh,
and there it is. And that's the end.
Yeah,
huge left hand.
Yeah, you can see he never saw it. I mean, that's the way he's obviously reacting, that he never saw that punch.
Yeah, no, he's down for a while. It was very unsettling for a few minutes there. And the doctor's tending to Baranchyk for it.
He's okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the end of that fight. And like I said, we're gonna record a whole nother episode where we break down the fight and do some comparisons and discuss some of the nuances of the fight. But that's the end of the fight companion. So Teddy, we're gonna, unless you got anything else to add, we're gonna wrap up the fight companion episode and then jump right into another episode where we discuss the fight and the significance of the fight and make some comparisons, etc. So if you've got nothing, do you have anything else to add?
Yeah, the only thing I would finish with is that what you start with, sometimes you finish with. And what I mean by that is that the great warrior here, both of them great warriors, Baranchyk, all night long stayed in front of the southpaw left hand. He didn't move off to his left. And he paid a price all night. And he paid the ultimate price at the end of the night. It never changed. And that's what he got caught with. And again, we love to see his aggression. We love it. We love it. I'm applauding him right now, the way he behaved all night, the both of them. But there's a price to pay when you're reckless. There's a price to pay when you're allowed to throw wide punches and you launched them from too far away, and he paid that price.
Yep.
Great fight.
Well, we'll get deeper into it in the next episode, but for now, guys, thanks for being with us. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave some comments, give us some feedback, tell us what else you want to see. We're here to entertain. So thanks for being with us.